So I thought for a bit of fun, I would take a look at the reunion episode, and just for our own entertainment, I thought I would make a trope counter for every time there was a very obvious and noticeable trope. Now have a look at the top right-hand corner. You'll see that number go up, I promise you. Skip it because there's no point. We're not going to gain anything by skipping it.
More like kidnapped.
See if we notice any more things, shall we?
Particularly. Whoa, not a good idea. Where's your co-pilot anyway? Mal? Really not a good idea.
I think one of the other big issues too about these two characters is that their voices aren't distinct enough from one another. I can't tell who's talking on the radio.
Do I still got it? Or do I still got it? Sulo Pindo.
See, look, that acting right there is good. It works really well. It's just when they're talking to each other, it looks weird.
It'll be just like old times. Be like we never left Lago. Or not.
Mad dog! So happy to see you back safe and sound. She's displeased. I can tell. See, normally,
Yeah,
when
it's
you
the
abandon
eyes.
your crew to be taken by the police, you're not expecting to see them again.
Happy I could facilitate this reunion. Now,
Yeah,
about
it's
those
the face.
Yes.
He looks alright.
Authorization codes.
His mouth moves more,
These were not easy to come by.
but his eyes aren't working.
Well worth the trouble.
Well, that looks good, man. Look at that. That's good.
Codes? You traded me for damn access codes?
You're more than welcome to stick around. See how this all plays out. I can assure you, this will be long and painful.
Hi-yi-yi.
Get them! Look out for them!
What was that about? You could have clued me into your little plan?
What am I? What the? What am I watching? The fucking?
This way!
What? All right.
Not this way! Over there! Cyclone!
No. Pretty cool.
Hey, it's pretty cozy down here. Watch
Look at that emotion on her face, guys. She's so emotional.
Uh-oh, they brought in the big boy.
Yeah, I see it. Almost there.
How about you get these flies off our back? How about you keep this thing on four wheels? I can't let it.
Never mind, I got it. Or not. Hit the hatch, I'll get us off the ground.
Let's go! Incoming!
They're so slow.
You got it handled?
What?
50-50?
Turn it, Maddie. Hold on.
Clear gun?
That would work. That would work. That would work. And that is possible in game. I got a new title for this. Oh yeah, but thing is, I kind of like stories that are believable. No offense. I mean, I don't mind them. It's like the same thing with The Mandalorian, right? When he just gets shot by a million. Oh look, so an actual Banu. Oh, it's just his head. That's not even a model. I bet that's just a head. That's just probably a drawn head. Oh, it's the mantis from earlier from the last episode, I bet. Yep, mantis from earlier.
There's no way the deacons caught up that fast.
Nope, it's not. It's the mantis your girlfriend called.
Been a long time.
Alright, Sith.
Sorry, Liege. I heard you were dead.
Never better. Got a message this morning from an old acquaintance. You will never guess who.
I have a couple of ideas.
Look, Dugan, I didn't know you were gonna spring me from the deacons.
Yeah, well, to be honest, neither did I. Get in the turret. Give it a 10 count and then unleash hell. Hang in there, Mass, just a little while longer.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why I wasted your 9 minutes, guys. That was not worth watching. All right, this is my title for the next YouTube video. You ready? You ready to see it? Trope Citizen. It's just going to be all about tropes. What we're going to do is we're going to make a video game, and we're going to remove any sort of history, and we're going to take very loved characteristics about the game, things that people really enjoy, and represent them in a way that's completely unnatural. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to have a scene where 2 characters are running from an elite squad of mercenaries. I mean, I doubt that they're chumps because they're hanging out with the big boy, who's unarmed, by the way. So he must feel safe enough next to these idiots to not feel threatened. However, magically, after what seems to be a 5-minute conversation, she decides to lose her spine and do the trope of releasing the captive. And then somehow, and I don't quite understand how this works, but every single human being gets absolutely shat on. I'm not a big fan of that. Some people like it, and I get it. It's for fun. It's not real. Chill your baked beans. But for me, it's not enjoyable to just watch characters get shat on. It's not a good. It's not trying to be. It's not trying to be a cinematic masterpiece. I get that. It's trying to be fun. But on the second, on the next point, then, all that's happened is that we've shown that these guys are pretty much indestructible, and no matter what the next episode has in store for us as a threat, isn't actually going to be a threat, because no such thing as a threat exists to these people. Your gun is facing at that guy at best, and somehow that guy's killing over. They're missing every shot. Explosions don't even hurt her. They're running in a straight line as well. Can I add that? There's no cover between them and the guys. They're running in a straight line. What are these guys shooting at? What? That just is. The trombone, everything, very Star Wars, very Disney. And this machine gun fire, I didn't have any problem with it. I get that you could easily miss in those vehicles. But then, all of a sudden, right, they start taking, she has no emotion whatsoever. I mean, she looks like she's confused to be a human. What's a human being? I don't know what am I supposed to be acting? Which again is whatever. You're not focusing on that. You're a game. This isn't developed by the same guys as SIG anyway. So the animators could have done a bit of better work. Anyone that actually plays the video game knows that this vehicle right here, the Dragonfly, would slaughter a Cyclone in seconds. Cyclone stands no chance against a Dragonfly. Dragonfly is faster, more agile, and has better guns. Would take it down in seconds. Don't even know what they're worried about. Just shoot the damn thing. And then you got a ballista. A goddamn ballista. They brought a ballista to the fight, and somehow it's missing every shot. That's fine. I get it. It's a movie. And then, all of a sudden, she kills it with a frag pistol. Now, I'm not sure whether you watch The Truth Behind FPS Weapons in Star Citizen Part 1 and Part 2. If you haven't, they're on the channel. They're very good. Pistols can't do that. Pistols can't do that. Not really possible. And it fires the slowest torpedoes in the world, which I get. Cinematic, it's fun. Cool. No real problem with that. I get it. The engine cutoff thing, apart from it being a fat trope, no issues with it. I get it. It's cool. You can do that in the game. You can shut your engines off and you can fall to the planet. That is real. It's realistic. Yep, it's fine. Just tropey as hell. And then they try and bait you with this. Oh, yeah, like I'm to believe the ship actually crashed. It builds no tension because we've just seen the team face off against a firing squad in a straight line and survive. So this has no tension to it whatsoever. You can't just, at the moment, it's like the screenwriters went, yo, how much fake tension can we build in a 3-minute period? Even though the guys who are watching this probably know that there's no risk. Oh, we could probably throw in a few blind fired shots, a few spins, 180s. Can we also do a pretend crash? Oh, we could definitely do that. It's whatever. You know. And then they get pulled out of Quantum. And then we're introduced to a... So, can I just say this? Like, they pull someone out of Quantum. They big this character up in the first series by having her mess around with the... what is it? To mess around with the dial at the beginning of Part 1. And then they just, like the Sith in the latest Star Wars, just... They means nothing. They mean jack all. You've got a warden. That's a creepy smile, isn't it? Look at that. It's cute, but it's freaky. But I mean, just look at that. That doesn't... A Mantis, a Warden, a Gladius, 2 Gladius, a Mantis, and also, hang on a minute. Hang on, I just noticed. They got a Mantis, right? Now, I don't know about you. I think, and I mean, I don't know about you because I'm not a game designer. I just play the game. But then, and maybe Stefan, you'll agree with me here. Isn't the whole point of the Mantis? I mean, we saw it in the video itself. Isn't the whole point of the Mantis about catching people out of Quantum, but then also preventing them from going to Quantum Jump? Just making sure no FBI agents pop through my wall and kill me. But I think I'm right in saying the Mantis also stops people from actually being able to jump to Quantum. Don't think I'm wrong in saying that. I think that is exactly what happens.
I can assure you.
I like that shirt though. Like that shirt is well modeled. I want that in game. I want that in real life. It's a nice shirt. Imagine if they added clothing and stuff from these shorts. I know. That's what I'm saying. Wouldn't that be cool? That would be cool. I agree.
I really should be, what's the matter, Dugan?
I mean, he's got some straight shoulders though. He is stacked. But yeah, this scene upsets me greatly. I mean, she gets shat on. That's a Coda pistol. She fires it once, which is accurate. Because once you fire it, it does break your arm. So you have to wait a while for it to repair before you can fire again. The way they run, yeah, it's a straight line. They're running in a straight line and they're just... It's Stormtrooper ideology. And like, I read a Spectrum post earlier today, right? And the guy or woman or whoever it was, or thing, the creature that wrote on Spectrum said, I'm worried about the way that Squadron 42 and Star Citizen is heading based on the short. Now, if all of the shorts from Squadron 42 are more like this, I will be disappointed to say the least. From what I've seen about Squadron 42 shorts, though, in the past, they are much more realistic, much more rooted in reality, much more controlled and cinematic and based in the actual game world. This clearly isn't, and I don't want to start ribbing into it like it is. I'm not an idiot. I don't need comments below the video telling me that, oh, you're an idiot for thinking that this is somehow meant to be real. I know it's not. But just like Star Wars, when 27 stormtroopers get smacked down by the Mandalorian who's just standing in a field, it's not about the fact that it's not only not fun, it's not realistic, and it just means that the characters have no real threat. The only way to build character and to build a story that people care about is to also build risk into that story. There's no risk involved if every single scene... It's like watching Marvel, right? Everyone knew going into Marvel that the characters were going to be fine. No one knew Black Widow was going to die. No one knew that Robert Downey Jr. was going to stop playing Iron Man. I mean, they did, but they didn't know it would be like that. Now, the fact that we knew that Thor was going to be fine, the fact that we knew that certain characters was going to be all right, did ruin the story a bit. You know, so you have to work around it, right? And for this, all I know is these characters aren't going anywhere. They aren't at risk. They're bulletproof. Yeah. All right, I'm going to end that then. That's stupid. Yeah, so the stream's not ending. Hopefully we'll actually get in game, but that's definitely this part of William Review's Star Citizen Movie 1. Or as I call it now, William Review's Trope Citizen. Welcome to Trope Citizen.